Alright, what's up YouTube? I'm gonna be doing a deck profile of the deck that I used for the Humble Regionals this past weekend. I went X2 with this deck, and then after the 7th round I dropped because my friend hit X3 and I really wanted to go home. We drove all the way from Dallas to Houston, well, to Humble. It's right near Houston, and then I decided I wanted to go home. So there was 2 rounds left in the tournament. I was still X2. I probably could have gotten my invite, but I decided I'm just gonna play at the one at the regionals in Dallas because this regionals was really disorganized, and I mean it was okay, but it just could have been organized better. And I mean, me and my friends, we got there around 9, and we waited in line for about an hour just to register, and then after we registered we waited for about another 2 hours, and then finally started around 12:30, almost 1. And well, anyway, I want to show you my deck that I ran. It's one of my 3 favorite decks. It's Frog Monarchs. I really like this deck. First of all, it's 3 Kaias, 3 of the Ryza, 2 Mobius, 1 Thestalos, 2 Light and Darkness Dragon, 2 Vanity Fiend, 1 Dark Dust Spirit, 1 Gores, 1 Tragodia, 2 Battle Faders. I don't use 3 because I always draw it, so I don't really need it. 1 Sanguine, 3 Swamp Frog, 3 Dupe Frog. I have really bad luck and I can never draw a Swamp Frog, so I have to search it out with Dupe Frog or Sanguine, or else I'm not gonna be able to play it. 2 Treeborn, 1 Rolling Totem, and 1 Fishward Blaster. That's it for the monsters. The magic cards are 3 Econ, 2 Soul Exchange. The same thing with Battle Fader. If I run 3 Soul Exchange and 3 Faders, my hand will open up with double Soul Exchange and double Fader. So I only run 2 of each. 2 MST, a Foolish, a 1 for 1, Monster Reborn, and Darkholm. That's pretty for the main deck. I thought it was a pretty solid build. I did pretty good. I won X2. The only things I lost to was X-Sabers and because I couldn't draw a Monarch for a game in a Monarch deck. Because all my opponent had was a Brio, and I couldn't draw a Monarch to be stick over the Brio for a game. And yeah, you know. And then I lost to Blackwings, which wasn't that bad. I mean, you can't do anything against Mask of Restrict. I think kind of killed me. For my side deck, I used 3 Cyber Dragon. I really like 3 Cyber Dragon because of the Hero Bee, and it just gives you that extra push when you need to push. Then 3 Puppet Plant. This card is ridiculous. I mean, it's brain control, man. I was playing this guy with against he was winning 6 AMs at the regionals, I think round 2, and game 3 he overextended and got Xian and all those other big old guys and stuff, you know. And I had Gores, and then ended up with Gores and a 2500 attack token, and I drew into him, and this card right here with Gores just gave me too much advantage, and I was able to win, not that turn, but the turn afterwards. This is and then 3D Crow are also in my side deck, because I really wasn't expecting that much of a mirror match or anything. The closest thing I played to a mirror match was the Fish OTK, and this card right here, if you know how to play it right, it'll shut him down. And then also against plants, love this card. This card is the only card that I run in 3 in almost every one of my side decks. This is something I was just trying out at 3. I think this card would be better at 2 than siding it in at 3, but I decided to do it anyway. It's pretty good against Sabers. It was okay against Blackwings, and but most of the time against Blackwings it got Icarus attack. So yeah, I mean with 2 Icarus attacks and how you're able to pull it off, like second turn, I don't know. But it would have been better to put in at 2. And also cite in 2 chain disappearances. I mean this card's ridiculously good. If you go first against Sam's, cite it in, you're lucky enough to draw it, it's pretty much game. And for my last side card, this is my favorite card in my side deck. I use this card more than anything. Dust Tornado. This card was so good to use against Gravekeeper. If I go first during against Sam's, you know, you Dust Tornado the United or the Gateway, and they can't gain that much advantage on you. And you can just next turn just start picking at them with the Monarchs. I'm really considering citing 2. But for right now, I think I might do 2 Dust Tornado and 2 Catastrophes. But this card was the best card, my MVP of the weekend right here. And the extra deck was pretty simple. It's 3 formula, an Armory Arm, a Cataster, a Brio, 2 Black Rose Dragons. This card, I put it 2 in the extra deck, because I have seen a lot of people not do it. But at 2 in the extra deck, when you run Puppet Plant against Sam's and you go Formula Synchron, you draw a card, then you Puppet Plant the Xian, and you can go Black Rose, and then I did that so many times. It's the best card in the extra deck. Then Colossal, Sky Dragon, Double Stardust, because you go into a lot of level 8s obviously. Red Dragon, Shooting Star, and Chimera Tech. The funny thing was that the closest thing I got to a mirror match was when I played Fish OTK. It was a 7th round. I 2-0'd him, but like I felt bad because we went into time, and then my friend comes up to me and tells me that he already lost his 3rd game. So then I decided to go home, and because I didn't really care about getting my invite. I can get my invite at Dallas. Oh, which by the way, if anybody wants to play in a better regionals, more high quality regionals, and definitely better judges, I'd go to the one in Dallas. It's gonna be in June sometime. It's hosted by Epic Cards and Games. I'll probably have a link to their website down here somewhere, up here, anywhere really, or in the underbar. Yeah, this regionals was not the best. It wasn't the worst, but it was definitely not the best. Epic Cards and Games is throwing one, like I said. I'd rather go to that one. And back to my story, the guy I played with the Fish OTK, we went into time because I did not want to leave a Monarch against the Fish OTK, so I just tried to do my best to not have because against Fish OTK, the best thing you can do is like playing Monarchs. I guess is just leave your board blank and drop Battle Fader, because none of the OTKs that deck has can get over Battle Fader. So that's what I did, and I ended up going into time, and I won because I was just poking at him with Swap Frog. And so what happened was my friend comes up to me after the match and tells me that he already hit X3, so then I decided to go home. But I find the guy and I tell him to mark him as the winner because I didn't want to win and then drop. So I told him he could have the win, so that at least somebody you know, help improve somebody's thingamabob since I was gonna drop. And I'm glad I was able to catch him in time. He was running Fish OTK. I like that deck too. It's a pretty good solid deck. I just like Fog Monarchs better because I don't know, just personal preference. And I guess my other 2 favorite decks, like my 3 favorite decks ever are number 1 Gladiator Beast, best deck, and I don't know, that's my favorite deck. The second one is plants. I really like plants. I would have ran plants, but I don't know, I was bored and I really wanted to run something with frogs. And then naturally Frog Monarchs. I've loved this deck. Well, you too, since it's a little bit long, so I had to go, and if you have any comments, just post down there, and remember, Epic Cards and Games is having a regional sometime in June. I'll probably be playing in that one. If you want to say hi to me, say hi. And I'll leave a link somewhere, you know. That's like waving my finger in front of the camera. Remember to subscribe though, I need more subscribers, and this is my, I don't know, I'll probably make a video sometime this week. I'll start thinking about what I'm going to run for that regionals, and I'll make a video about that, and so y'all can let me know what you think. Alright, bye YouTube.